that one falls, so he hits both of them. Tyrese Halliburton is flat out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Murray, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside Mathurin. And he's good on the three ball. Mathurin's got 6.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Fun watching Porter Jr. come right back with his own 3. Love that competitive spirit.
Out to Turner. Fires from deep. And the Pacers, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Jokic. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Mathurin. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Denver.
And Jokic is one of the best passing big men in the game. He has a great feel for when to dish the rock.
On the wing, Turner. Now, Nembhard. For 3, Siakam. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside Mathurin. Out to Turner. Beyond the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. And though the Nuggets had some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Pacers leading by 7. Down low. Got a piece of it. Jokic with the steal. Here's the break. And again, Denver no good.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up with 3-pointers. But not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Siakam. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
From 18 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Halliburton. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Halliburton. with the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Takes it out to Siakam. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Turner. It's hauled in by Jokic. Murray right side. Over Halliburton. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Now, here's Watson. Pass to Strother. Launches it. Nembhard grabs the board.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And Jordan throws it down.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Here's Nembhard. For the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Jackson with the screen. There's the lob to Jackson. Pass to Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
McConnell scanning the floor. Inside. Back to Jackson. To the inside. And Walker throws it down.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Pass to Tyson. No good on the triple.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Walker. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Pass to Strother. Back to Jordan. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Just out for a three-point play. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off. Hey, it's clear and obvious why they're winning. Fantastic shooting from deep.
And finished off by Porter.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
At the top of the key, Turner. And that one is good. And that's 11 points for Miles Turner.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Gordon. Leaps for it. It's stolen by Mathurin.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Porter with the steal. To the wing right side. No good with the triple.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here is Halliburton. 17-point lead, their biggest. 3 on the clock. Mathurin for 3. And here are the Nuggets now. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Pass to Brown. Second chance shot. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. On the wing, Turner. Halliburton outside. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got 13.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
To the paint, Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Outside Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. To the left side wing. Here's Tyson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Nuggets trail by 17. Murray with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to Brown. The Nuggets moving the ball around. On the wing, Porter releases. Brown's shot is off.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Now here's Gordon. And here's Jokic outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jokic has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Nuggets. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Pass to Nembhard. Ring shot on the way. That one, no good. The Nuggets trail by 14. Fires the three. The rebound by Turner.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clarkey has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the three, he's got all of those.
Shots good by Siakam.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
The Nuggets with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Assisted by
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's Siakam, following the miss by Jokic. Here's Mathurin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
That's his first.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
For Indiana, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Now here's Murray. Still without a basket. Fade away, and the shot goes down.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And here's Halliburton. He's got 12. Outside Mathurin. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And it's Jokic missing. Pacers leading by 22. Pass to Turner. And here is Nesmith. And Brown pulls it down. Right wing. Launches a three. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Brown's got his third bucket of the night.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. A nice shot by Nesmith. The Nuggets really having a tough go here. Pass to Jokic. Turner with the steal. Now Toppin. Indiana moving the ball around. This one for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
3 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Looking to end the run. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. Have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
Timeout called the Pacers. Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 12. With the teardrop. Got a hand on it. 1:30 left to play in the third. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Pacers ball.
Here's McConnell. Nothing on the board. .112 left here in the third quarter. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, games like this really show Turner is the full package. When he puts it all together, it's special.
Westbrook, no good. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Second team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Takes the 3. Nesmith can't get it to go. Pass to Strother. A baseline J. And the shot falls short this time. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Nesmith with the ball. Buries it from 3-point range. Nesmith has got 7 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
8 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Tyson. The three-pointer is right on target. Tyson's got his second bucket of the game to go. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Pacers ending the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And here's Indiana. Up top, McConnell. The kick out to Walker. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Here's Strother. Jordan. Pass to Watson. Here's Tyson. Off target from three-point range. Up top, McConnell. Now Jackson. Outside, Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside. McConnell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Toppin can't get it to go. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Tyson. Shoots over Walker. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Now McConnell. Jackson in the corner. Outside, Walker fires the 3. Trains the three-pointer. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Timeout called the Pacers. The Pacers making a switch here. Pass to Furphy. Back to McConnell. Let's go. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Down low. Here's Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Over Bryant. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
From deep, Walker. And Brown pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Now McConnell, following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Pass to Furphy. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Who's ball?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Murray, good.
Immensely competent in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Here's Furphy. Pass to McConnell. Now here's Walker. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Shepard. Indiana again missing. Here's Brown. And it's off from 3-point range.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Pass to Furphy. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks, with so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's McConnell. To the left wing to end the drought. Shots good by Furphy. Furphy's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Jokic. Over Bryant. And it's Jokic missing.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Indiana.
Tonight they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Miles Turner.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Shepard with the ball. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Who's ball? Substitution on the court.
– 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Nembhard. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance.
the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Pacers still playing on their home court in this one. And the Pacers start off with the ball. Now Halliburton. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good on the three. Henderson with it. Picked up by Turner. Pass to Thibault. To the middle. Cloak loose. On the wing, Mathurin. No good with the triple. And here are the Trailblazers. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Halliburton with the bucket.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Henderson looking it over. And Clingan has it in the corner. Five on the clock. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Turner with the screen. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to check. In with his team and regroup. For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them.
And that's a good example of Henderson's strength and determination.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Henderson. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set, It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Turner with it. Clingan defending. Here's Mathurin. And stolen by Sharp. Pass to Clingan. Henderson outside. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Blazer substitution. Number 8. Denny.
Pacers leading by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Turner throws it down.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Now here's Henderson. As you can see from his numbers, he's going to keep them going in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Siakam. Avdia with a defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Indiana leading.
Onto the court for the Pacers.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average of nearly 16 points a game.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Ault. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking it in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And the Trailblazers with possession here. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Clingan shot is off.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now, here is Halliburton. Lays it up off the glass. Halliburton's got 5.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Well done. The Pacers.
1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointers, Simons. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside Mathurin. To the inside. Taken away by Williams. Down low. And finished off by Williams.
Assisted by.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
The kick out to Walker. And a wide open look for Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. He has 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Simons from outside. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Halliburton in the corner. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Halliburton with it. He has 5. Pass to Mathurin. Launches a 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Benedict Mathurin has been leading the charge for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Shot clock at 5. Inside. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Simons missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Nembhard. Scoreless thus far. And Toppin throws it down. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Pass to Toppin. Now Jackson. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Walker goes in and finish off by Walker.
For his size, Walker has great burst off the bounce.
Trailblazers trailed by 11. Outside, Simons. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And here's McConnell. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Toppin. Now McConnell. Rocket 6. And Toppin throws it down.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now here's Jackson. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And Simons, here we go. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
There's McConnell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Simons from outside. Again, Simons missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. 9-point game. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Nesmith. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Henderson outside. Off on the layup. Indiana leading by 9. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Shoots over Avdia. Indiana again missing. And Portland with the ball. Henderson outside. Avdia on the wing. Back to Henderson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Klingon. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
He's got quickness. Mathurin gets defenders on their heels.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And, Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
For 3, Henderson. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mathurin. No good off the front iron. Trailblazers trailed by 16. Here's Henderson. And the layup falls. Henderson's got 8 points.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Halliburton for 3. That shot, no good. And so it's the Indiana Pacers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Portland with the ball. They trail by 14. Sharp with it. Hasn't made one yet. Henderson, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Five to shoot. Misses from close range. Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Henderson. Takes it off the glass. He's got 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Turner. Siakam outside. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Henderson, no good. Pacers leading by 15. Halliburton outside. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Klingon. No scoring in this one. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And here is Simons. 12 points for him. Kept alive. Outside Williams. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. 6 on the shot clock. Sharp on the wing. Good on the triple. Sharp got himself on the board with 3 there.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Indiana making a change here.
Number 23.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Got a piece of it.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Rebound by Williams.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
And And the slam dunk by Simons.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Halliburton outside. To the paint. Simons with the defensive effort. Shoots the three. Here's Williams. Pass to Sharp. The kick out to Simons. To the inside. Swinging. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Pacers leading by 8. Now, Nembhard. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Jackson. Back to Toppin. Stolen by Grant. It's Henderson on the wing. 10 points for him. And the foul on Jarace Walker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Grant outside. Outside, Simons. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Klingon. Over Jackson. Klingon shot is off. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. To the wing right side. Outside, Walker. From deep. Hits it from three-point range. Walker's got 5 now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
But drive by Henderson. It's Henderson on the wing. Good, and Grant gets the assist. And it's 13 points from Scoot Henderson.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Trailblazers trail by 8. And Simons has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
It's deflected. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Wasted no time on that one. Simons has got 20 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Down low. Outside Jackson. Back to Walker. Indiana needs to get a shot. And the dunk by Jackson.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Henderson left side. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Stolen by Avdia. Henderson for 3. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth.
43.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pacers leading by 4. Now, here's McConnell. To the paint. And Toppin throws it down.
Really taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Avdia. And stolen by McConnell. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ayton.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Outside, Simons. The Pacers pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. The finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Now, that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
Here's McConnell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers trail by 6. Simons with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Grant, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simons. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Substitution on the court.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Halliburton. Screen by Siakam. Out to the right wing. They double-team Siakam. Mathurin, good.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He knows every possession is critical now. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Back to Turner. Yep, that one goes.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
To the middle. Here's Grant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And you know, with more responsibility, Grant has really blossomed. A dynamic two-way threat who wants to continue to get better.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Outside Turner. On the wing, Mathurin. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Halliburton missing.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Henderson, no good. Pacers leading by 9. To the inside. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So we'll see Tyrese Halliburton go to the line here. It's on Scoot Henderson. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Clingan using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Outside Mathurin. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Trailblazers trailed by 11. Here's Henderson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
And here are the Pacers now. At one point, they led by 16. Siakam for three. Launches it. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Inside. Here's Clingan. And Portland again with the bucket.
And just solid play out of them that time.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his third foul of the game. Indiana leading by 10. Back to Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Clingan banked in off the glass.
Clingan knows how to use that size, both as a screener and a finisher.
A minute 20 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Halliburton missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Henderson, no good.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Pacers.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Myles Turner.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Siakam with it. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they